Hi you guys, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker and welcome to show and tell number 188. So this is an attempt to refilm the opening of this video. And hopefully, I had started filming, but Needy Baby, Greedy Baby, and Orange down here decided he had to be a part of the moment, then decided to try to flip out of my shoulder to a place unknown behind me because obviously he can't jump here or here. So we're going to try this again. See if maybe he'll calm down. Troy is out in the garage and he is working on his thing. And now Pippin is like, I need attention. My humans are going away. What? He's staring, looking out the door. I don't understand this cat. Anyway, so this has been another week. Very nice to have another week after all of the drama, all of the frustration, all of the jumping around. We have now had like 3 calm weeks in a row. It's been very nice. I don't think we've had anything. Oh, no, there is something I'm going to put a link in the description box for, and it is a spinach artichoke dip salad. Go try it. I do recommend reducing the ricotta cheese by like half from what's in the recipe if you don't like decadent foods. Like, I don't eat Alfredo because I think it gets cloying after a little while. But other than that, this thing is amazing. I saw it on a YouTube short. Had to go try it. And we're having it for dinner tonight with some mango jalapeno meatballs. So definitely 100% try the salad. If you like spinach artichoke dip, it's a hot salad you'll enjoy. I'm going to try it. I pre-made everything. So I'm going to I left it wet when I cooked everything up. So we'll see how that does. Like, I'm going to put it in a pan and finish cooking it, finish it in the pan still. So not microwave it. That would be, or eat it cold, which would probably still be pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to put that in there. But other than that, I don't think we've watched anything or done anything of particular interest in the last week. Once again, just I do have a finished object. We will be unboxing my ALC in this video because Yarnable, when I do that, it's going to be kind of like a whole thing. So it's going to be getting its own video this month. So I wanted to share with you guys what came in my Yarnable this month here in this video. I'll give it its own separate video, but Saturday is going to be the Spook Your Spring Make Along. Then we're going to have the Yarnable video. Then we're going to have a show and tell. Then we should have a tutorial for the 1-inch granny join as you go, fingers crossed. It should be, if I can get like 2 hours by myself here at the house, a fairly quick video to film. But getting time by myself here has been a little trap. Then we'll have, actually no, on the 10th, we're going to have the sweater make along update. Then I've got, hopefully the box will be here for the subscription box review. So in other words, in the next 2 weeks, there really isn't a slot for me to put unboxing the ALC by itself. So it's going to be in this video. I have a finished object and a WIP I want to share with you guys. So this overall, as long as like I reduce this, we should have a reasonably timed video. I'm trying to get these down to 15 minutes, especially since I've had so little to share. Oh yeah, also, I have taming the stash stuff I need to share with you guys. I mean, it's not like, hey, I made a hole over here or something, but like, I do have stuff I want to share with you guys. Because I may or may not have found more yarn in my house. Not like disastrous quantities or anything, but last month, I wanted to working on old WIPs and getting some of the WIPs and UFOs out of the house. Well, that has also turned into like cleaning and organizing and moving things around upstairs. And I may or may not have uncovered an old WIP that I knew was up there. I just hadn't looked at it in a while. And apparently some other yarns that I found that I had pulled for projects and never made. And I had a whole stack of stuff that was just kind of tacky and sitting there and taking up room. I mean, like, it wasn't like a pretty stack of stuff. So anyway, I cleaned my desk area upstairs and like that looks nice, but yeah, I found more skeins of yarn that had to come down here that don't really fit. So anyway, I have some things to talk about with Taming the Stash. We did also like work on some projects and stuff too. And then by the end of the month, that's the end of quarter 2. So then we're going to have a quarterly review. Like June is already like, I don't have room to fit anything new into the schedule. So it'll be busy. It'll be fun. There's lots of things to talk about. And I am hoping to maybe do something like Vlogmas in July again, or some variation on that where we work on Christmas projects in July and I take you guys on like walks and stuff with me and maybe like share some of like the meal prep or something. Like yesterday was a meal prep day. So I made tray of bread pudding. I made the salad. I pre-made enchiladas. I made beef patties and mushroom gravy, homemade mushroom gravy. So like that pan will go into the oven, finish cooking like the beef patties with the gravy, and hopefully everything will be nice and juicy and yummy. I prepped some veggies for other stuff. The only thing I didn't get to was the green beans. I meant to cook the fresh green beans. But yeah, like maybe I can like share some more of that stuff. A couple of you guys have asked for more of like the homemaker end of this, and I have like, it's really weird to share like my daily stuff because 90% of my daily stuff is boring. I mean, it's cleaning the house, it's cooking meals, it's running to the grocery store, it's feeding the cats and cleaning litter boxes. Like, it's pretty boring here. So anyway, July, we will hopefully have something. I will probably do like 3-day snatches. So we'll do like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and it'll come out on the 4th, and then the 4th, 5th, 6th, and it'll come out on the 7th. We'll probably do some variation of that. Now, I will say, because I'm walking in the morning almost every single morning, we do see other dogs. We see, you know, woodland critters and stuff. I've been trying to share some of those pictures in the pet tags ends of my videos recently. There will be pet tags at the end of this one. Don't worry. The cats were very cute. And I did get, I think, a good picture of one of the bunnies. We have like 9 million bunnies, from small to ginormous, fat, huge rabbits. And here I am, way over talking again. So let's get on with the actual, like, reason why you come on these videos. Like, you don't come in here to listen to me just most of the time. There's actually stuff you want to see. So our extras this month, we got a branded little stitch marker. This is ALC, by the way. I did do a full review on the yarn. Like, seriously, come on. That's my camera's fault. That's not the stitch marker. So there is a full review here on the channel of the subscription box. Definitely go check it out. I now pay for it on my own. I was gifted it for the purpose of review. I now pay for it. So if that tells you how the review ended up. We also got a packet, a sachet of Celebration Soak, which I have not tried the Celebration scent, I don't think. So we got a little mini skein. This is one of a kind finger paint, 100% superwash plush worsted, 20 grams. And that is ever so cute. I would totally be happy with that as a skein. But then again, I love speckles and pink and purple and blue. So that should come to no surprise to repeat offenders on my channel. Because that's right up my little... So our skein this month is Let the Good Times Roll. And just for the record, when I saw that, literally I went walking through my house. Let the good times roll. I tell you, I'm this weird in person. This isn't like some show I'm putting on. Like, y'all are just getting like a slightly more polished look at what being around my house is like. But isn't she beautiful? Look at those colors. So yeah, This is absolutely spectacular. Very, very happy once again. I've not been unhappy with a single month. So, and it's been like, we're over a year now, aren't we? I think. Lose track of time. But anyway, there we go. I will, at the end of the video, go see if I can find some things very quickly to pair this off with. But while I'm on a roll here, before I walk away from my table, I do want to share with you guys my WIP. So, one of the things in cleaning parts of my house, not cleaning, like I clean these things regularly, and reorganizing the parts of my house, I did come across 2 skeins of this Cascade Heritage Waves, and this is the color Nightshade. This is a hank of yarn. It literally goes from, it's one of those that marls, like it changes colors through marling. So you can see like it drops the bright here and swaps it for the dark, and then it goes to a different light shade, and then this is what we got now. And over here, like we've already had one color change because this is the bright plummy pinky red or purple, and this is that mid-tone darker purple. So we've already had one color change. It's very hard to see even in person. Like that's not a lighting issue. That's just like, it's just hard to see that. The color change happened about right there. Anyway, I'm loving how this is working up. This is a paid for pattern, but I got it specifically because I really, it's $3. It's not an expensive pattern, but I really do just like the way this is shaped, and I didn't know quite how they did the shaping on this, but this is a little capette, little mini poncho, and this is called Ease Light. So I also, because once again, it's $3, I went ahead and got the DK Sport one too. But, and this is, does it say on there? It says Laura Marin and Laura Marin Designs, but anyway, I'll have the link on there. I thought it had a shop name on there when I snatched it, but anyway, I'm not sure how I found that pattern, because I have not gone looking for fingering weight ponchos since I did the unyarnable reviews, and I did that with one of the, we got a sock weight, beautiful blue sock weight yarn, and I did look for ponchos with that, or capettes. I was trying to find something just to kind of drape over my shoulders. So I have no idea how I ended up finding this pattern, but I did really like the way it was shaped. So I've got a couple more of these eyelet rows. Oh, there you go. This would be so much easier if I thought, like pre-thought how I was going to share things. There we go. So I've got 8 eyelets so far. I'm going to need 10 to achieve the 2 inches length that the pattern calls for. I did do the garter ridge, but there was an option to do an I-cord ridge, which I think would also be very pretty, especially if you're worried about your yarn being heavy and maybe stretching out around the neckline. I think something like an I-cord start would be very, very nice. So anyway, that is my current, like, this is my new WIP, because of course, like every week I have to be casting on something new. Part of that though is just because like I had the cake sitting there because, oh yeah, I forgot, I almost did another stupid. So I had a big tail because I used a long tail cast on, and for some reason I decided to make it one round granny square because that's all I had enough for. And I was like, oh, why don't we use some of these itty bitty tiny baby fingering scraps that I have laying around. Good news is this worked way too much for me to continue this. So this will go in my stack of not scrumbles, but kind of scrumbles for some sort of project down the road. But I did do a join as you go between the 2 squares. I mean, I would have probably continued with this and done this as a scarf. This would have definitely been like a cowl or a scarf. This would not have gone into like blanket territory like I think the other one's going to go. Miss you. But I was just thinking, how cute would that be? But yeah, you could, like, I kind of gently wet blocked this last night, and you can still see where it's like rippling on the edge. So my solid granny work was not very good with this, and I didn't because I didn't want to go too big with the grannies. So anyway, there's that. So I almost did another stupid, but this ended luckily with this. This is the end. Goodbye, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, good night. So it's done. And I did bring down an undershirt so I can try this on and show it to you guys. But this is my Rosy sweater. It has been blocked. It is definitely generous in the size. The sleeves are definitely longer than I would have preferred. The changes I was talking about making before actually will fix that problem though, because I would be making the neck wider. I wouldn't need to go down as much to create the bust measurement I needed. And that means because this is just done top down as like one piece, you stop increasing the bust and sleeve at the same time, or for the bust. So if I make this section and the back section wider to begin with, this will be shorter anyway. So that will give me, I'll be able to reduce a couple of rows, not a whole lot, just a couple of rows. Because right now this is like down to my elbow. It also means that I have a much wider, deeper armhole, and it's more like a bat wing fit all the way down here, which is fine. Actually, I really don't have a problem with it, but it does mean, you know, once again, this is something I have to wear an undershirt under. There is no option whatsoever to go without an undershirt, which did mean I was able to block it very open. So let me go switch my top out, and I will try to get some shots of me standing as well in this, but hold on just 1 second. Okay, before I move the camera and everything and try to give you a better shot of like the body and everything, because obviously this will not fit. I did want to share with you guys the top. So you can see I did stretch this fairly wide, and I did stretch this in a U instead of straight across. I had seen somebody's out on the blocking mat and they blocked this straight, and I could not get the sleeves to butterfly out, which is what I needed to do to block the lace. So here we have the lace, and you can see this is what I mean. Like the sleeves are just a little, they're cute. They're not bad. Like it's not like, oh my God, but they do hit like right there in the middle of my elbow. And I'm not super duper keen on that. And we do have, it goes way down here. So, and that's even with me stopping. I stopped the sleeves, did a chain. That's why my sleeves don't meet down here. Like my flutter doesn't meet down here. I stopped the pattern, chain to bridge the gap, and still ended up with the armhole all the way down here. I mean, we're under the bust line for the armholes. So anyway, there are definitely some things I would change should I make this again, which I really do kind of want to make this again because I think this is a super cute little top. I did kind of block it a little cattywampus. I ended up working it in the round instead of by rows, which was just me not reading the pattern correctly. I almost had my seam perfectly straight, and it got just a little cattywampus at the end. I'm not sure what I did wrong there, but that's a thing that happened. So let me see if we can get you turned around here. Well, that's just not a good angle at all. Let me pause this and see if we can flip the camera. Okay, so we're not at a flattering angle. Please forgive me, but we got this all sorts of cattywampus angles just to be able to show you what's going on here. But I have not woven in my ends. We do have this nice shell detailing here on the bottom. You can see the whole sleeve. But I like it. I think it's an excellent pattern. It does need to be changed for my body shape, but that's perfectly fine. I don't mind the flutter sleeves. I know it adds a little like wing here that looks a little weird, but that's all right. Because it does give a nice silhouette. And you could very easily, because this is just straight down from here, you could very easily create, if you didn't want a T effect, you could create shaping through the center if you wanted to. I did not. I just went with a box. It is a box. But anyway, that is my finished Rosy tee. So now it will probably take me 3 years, next to forever, to be able to get my camera set back up. But there we go. I hope the audio on that turned out okay because it was a very short clip. I have not set up my microphone yet. I do have one. I just haven't bothered to do anything with it yet. Anyway, that's all I had for you guys today. I love you. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Please take care. Bye, you guys. I need my clicker again. So you guys, of course, because I left my notebook upstairs, I did actually make notes on the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I ended up forgetting something. So, this is kind of chit-chatty. If you're not interested, I completely understand. But, if you guys remember me getting the Tannis Gray Harry Potter books that are absolutely gorgeous, and like I said, even if you're not really into making those kinds of knit patterns, they're just gorgeous books. I was doing my thing on Amazon the other day, and I happened to scroll across the fact that Tannis Gray will be having a Lord of the Rings book coming out in September. It is pre-order only right now. I will go ahead and insert a link down here. It is an affiliate link from Amazon. But if it's anywhere half as near as beautiful as the Harry Potter books have been, and like I said, Tannis Gray is on my list of just yes. When in doubt, just yes. So anyway, I did want to pop in real guys and let you guys, like real quick, and let you guys know because I have a feeling it's going to be a very pretty book and it's going to have lots of really pretty patterns in it. Anyway, I still love you guys and I still hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. Okay, because once again, I totally forgot I was going to come back over here and share with you guys the matches for the ALC. I am not going to do that because something else magical occurred while I was over there. And this is a total like, So I was looking through my basket of my ALCs and my yarnables the other day, trying to think I need 5 colors for a Stephen West pattern because almost all the shawl patterns I like seem to have 5 primary colors and then maybe a contrasting color that they're paired with occasionally. Anyway, I had pulled these 4. This is 3 ALCs and 1 yarnable. But I was looking for something to kind of just go with these. And this is kind of perfect. I didn't want something to take away from everything else. Because, I mean, this speckle's very bright and has a lot going on. This is a tone-on-tone play. This is a tone-on-tone with a lot going on with just the brightness. So I really wanted to, very fun, but a little bit more. So anyway, what do you guys think? I think that kind of works. I didn't mean for that to work, but I think that kind of works. So I think these might go to be set aside until I can decide which Stephen West pattern I want to make. I want to do one of the color patterns. That was on my list of things I want to do this year. I want to do one of the color patterns, not one of the texture patterns necessarily, but I'm not quite sure. I only own like 50 patterns of his, so I have a buying pattern problem. But what do you guys think? I kind of dig that all together. I mean, it's loud, and it's louder than I meant it to be. I was actually thinking about doing a neutrals, not... I don't know. I'll have to sit with it and see what I think. I'll get your guys' opinion too. So anyway, obviously it pairs with this. This is Spring Wonders, which also looks good with Green for Luck, Color for Sass, which also goes great with This Is Love, which also paired wonderfully with Mermazing from Yarnable. It's Mermazing. Anyway. And now I think I've made this go like way over 25 minutes. I'm very sorry, you guys. I do keep trying to... I'm not doing very good at that.